An unknown author said it best. Before a child talks, they sing. Before they write, they draw. And before they stand, they dance. Art is fundamental to the human expression. For most of us, art is a downtime activity done primarily when our schedules are cleared from busy American life. But for others, art can be used as a tool to access the subconscious of our brain for healing, enlightenment, and enrichment of everyday life. Though data is scarce regarding the effectiveness of art as therapy, what little evidence there is has paved the way for art therapists, teachers, holistic healers, and the like to use art as a powerful approach during the healing process. Expressive arts therapy can provide an infinite spectrum of possibilities for allowing each individual to express themselves. Some examples of expressive arts may include painting, drawing, dancing, music, singing, basket weaving, theater, sculpture, and carpentry. Generally, the most common forms of expressive arts therapy used within an art therapist's session or through group processes involve painting, drawing, clay, and collages. Recently, researchers have become fascinated by the impact of expressive arts on elderly people, especially for enriching their lives and to help ease the mental impact of cognitive degenerative illnesses such as dementia. Dementia can be defined as an impairment of intellect, memory, and judgment, and can be caused by a number of different diseases, the most common of which is Alzheimer's disease. Dementia is becoming a global health concern, as current estimates indicate that the worldwide number of individuals with dementia will increase from 44 million in 2013 to 76 million by 2030 and 135 million by 2050. Though the expressive arts are by no means considered a cure, it has been highly regarded as the stepping stones to a higher reservoir of neurodegenerative research that is beneficial to not only further knowledge into dementia, but for other cognitive damages, such as trauma. Some of the most popular programs for enriching the lives of those with dementia include music, cooking, and guided imagery programs. An example of one of these programs comes from the organization Music and Memory, who have been practicing and researching the effects of music on the brain for resurfacing memory through neuroscience. Recent research grasped the wider community after one of their patients was featured in a short documentary for his spontaneous and miraculous reaction to music. The documentary that was shared across the internet features Henry, an elderly man with dementia who has lived silently in residential care for nearly a decade. Henry would not reply to or speak to anyone, and remained with his head down for most of the day. His daughter is shown describing her father's passion for music when she was a child, and soon after, he was presented with an iPod with his favorite music downloaded onto it. While watching, one can see Henry move from a sedentary, somber state to a very alert, jubilant, and active state, singing, swaying, and widening his eyes. The effects of this lasted, even after the staff momentarily took off his headphones to be asked questions by the film host. Henry, who before had been unable to reply to or acknowledge others speaking to him before, was then excitedly answering questions about how he felt about the music and began singing his favorite Christmas song. This video touched the hearts of millions across the globe and only helped to emphasize the importance of expressive arts, as it not only looks or sounds beautiful, but it stimulates parts of our brain to initiate healing. Geriatric facilities such as assisted living programs, nursing homes, in-home care, and senior living communities hire activities coordinators whose jobs include being on the lookout for programs that will engage their residents in social and educational experiences. Activities coordinators must meet the National Certification Council for Activities Professional Requirements for providing appropriate activities to those receiving geriatric care in the United States. Clause 483.24c1. The facility must provide, based on the comprehensive assessment and care plan, an ongoing program to support residents in their choice of activities, both facility-sponsored group and individual activities and independent activities, designed to meet the interests and support the physical, mental, and psychosocial well-being of each resident, encouraging both independence and interaction in the community. In conclusion, go out and do some art. People of all ages have been researched and documented to have significant mental and physical recovery as a result of art therapy, which has the potential to be especially useful for people with dementia and their families.